one of the most unattractive things in Ramsgate is this obelisk here. That's yeah, it's not very attractive at all. I think it's a World War I memorial, but it certainly ain't very pretty. And we spoke about this War Victoria Pavilion a while ago. It's actually a Wetherspoons. Really nice, actually. I'll show you the outside in a bit once we get past it. But as I say, this is really what you can see outside the pavilion on the area. And then we can make out there, they're actually new apartment blocks that are being built by the beach. I'll show you them in a bit when we go down there. So really nice thing about Ramsgate, which is nice to see. It's got a really beautiful sandy beach. It's not rare in Kent. There are a few around. Ramsgate's probably got one of the better ones. A lot of the beaches like Herne Bay, Whitstable, etc. have mainly pebbles, which seems to find quite common around the Kent coast. So it's always nice to see a sandy beach, and I've spent many a summers lounging down here with the girls, etc. over the years. Yeah, it really is a lovely place to come and spend some time. As I say, there's the Royal Pavilion I spoke about. You can just make out there the outside seating area. Again, on a nice day, pint of beer, glass of wine. Beautiful way to spend a few hours. As I say, a big open beach, plenty of space for sunbathing. Maybe not in April, but won't be long before we get to May. It should be a lot warmer. And this is the other side of the harbour, which we're walking around now. It's actually a popular place this side anyway for fishermen. I'm sure we'll see some as we go down. And they tend to be all year round. So to this side then we can make out the border falls. Try and zoom in a bit and have a better look if I can see it from my camera. Go. Again, that side will be the restaurant we spoke about. Looks like a ship, which we'll get to in a minute. Have a little look over the other side now as we're out to sea. You probably can't make out, but you can see the wind farm out there at sea. This looks like what you can see from the Culver and Herne Bay. That's beautiful. Look at that, the sun shimmering on the sea. It's a gentle swell. It really is glorious. So there's the fishermen. Always out, trying to catch cod, etc. You see that a pilot boat is going out that we saw earlier. there's the pilot ship now, speeding up on its way out to sea. Not a bad life. There we go, we get looks at the other side of the restaurant I spoke about earlier, and looking like a ship. Maybe a bit more evident this side. Let's get close and take a look just how bad it looks now. I don't know if it's doesn't look like it's been altered in any way. It certainly hasn't been upgraded. And the doors look shuttered up, so obviously empty now, must have gone out of business. Was a nice restaurant years ago, nice place to have a drink, so I think it probably closed just before the COVID hit. It's been closed for the last couple of years, so there's no evidence it's going to be open looking at this, but it's a shame. Someone could take it over and spend some money on it. It'd be an absolutely beautiful place to have a restaurant and bar. It'd make a very nice house actually, if it was converted right. But there you go, that's that. Let's carry on around and take a look at the front there, 'cause there's a seating area there, which is really nice, and it's just on the exit and entry to the internal marina. So as you come alongside, it's definitely a little grubby. And these areas here are steps leading down to the underground pontoon, which has been blocked off for many years now. Probably too dangerous to go down there. You see, that's where we were a little while ago. The lighthouse and the border force. What we're coming to now is actually only last year, just around here, about that area here, there was a couple, male and female, living rough obviously for quite a few weeks here. They just had a quilt and huddling up here for quite a while, but they're gone now. I could stand over there and see them over this side, just tucked away there. Very sad, but as I say, they spent a long time here. Oh, that's interesting. So you can see them actually look like full crabs. Strange to see them there. You think the birds would be at them. Don't know how they got up here. Anyway, let's say here is the end of the other wall. Basically, this is the end point. We've got a lovely little seating area. Again, it's a little bit grubby, but it's got some nice seats here on a beautiful day. It's just nice to sit here. Oh, we've got a Christmas decoration. That's quite festive. There we go. And so we take a look over here. Actual man-made reef, if you like, into port, which obviously keeps the port air marina quite calm and cut off from the main sea swell. Just make out the lighthouses either end of the reef. So you can take a better look now of where the main boats and that used to come in, and the hovercraft into there. Just noticed border force actually filled up, and they're actually moving away now, probably going out to sea to pick some migrants up. It's a nice day, so I expect them all on their dinghies heading to Dover, Ramsgate, or wherever they decide to land, and that's really their taxi service, isn't it? The border force, vigilant. Bigger than I thought it was when it's moored up there. Hope the wind's okay. It's a little bit breezy, but hope you're not picking too much of that up. But yeah, they're clearly just filled up, and the tanker filled up and going back out again. That's the every day. Smell the big diesel engines firing up. So let's follow this out of port. Oh, so he's got shorts on. He's going to be cold. He'll go out there just past the green buoy, then swing out to sea. That's obviously the deepest point between the red and green buoy. Nice little pleasure craft going out there. Yeah, I'd say that's definitely border force, without a doubt. Just trying to see if I can see any migrants on board. It's a little too far away at the moment. We'll see if he comes into the external harbour, or he actually goes up there where the other border force vessel was looks like it's moored up. So maybe that is their general mooring. It's definitely the twin of that vessel anyway. It's identical. I have seen bigger ones down here. No, I said Defender, it's actually called Seeker. S-W-K-E-R, Seeker. Here we go, it's actually been So the flying bridge up there, just below the mast. It's actually being piloted from there. There's quite a few crew on board. Maybe they've been out all night chasing migrants down. Plenty of life vests there, you can see, hung up. So they're obviously, they're definitely out there looking for migrants. So you can't see them on board here, so I assume if they did have them, a bit over now and shunted away to various hotels around the UK. Do love the smell of those big diesel engines. As I say, there's a closer view. Very nicely piloted. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. I just wanted to just qualify it as border force and whether there's any migrants on it. As I say, it's something you don't see every day, so it's nice to stand here for a few minutes and watch. It just slips in to its mooring. There we go. I just wanted to show you this. It does look rather derelict and unloved. Not so sure. I've still got glasses now up there and optics, etc. So maybe it's still in use. Right, as we come back round this side, don't you get a better view there of the apartments that are going up at the moment. Really lovely they are. We'll have a little walk along there anyway. I'll also show you, if you can make that out yet, Westgate Tunnels. Again, that's a really nice way to spend a couple of hours. War tunnels, I'm not sure how long they're actually built, but I believe there used to be a train going down there into those tunnels some years back, Victorian days, but anyway, it's a lovely place to spend a few hours. So it's an interesting little dry dock up there where they do some boat renovation, repairs, etc. There's one there at the moment. Just zoom into it a little bit. You can see that it's actually Christine from Plymouth, so a fair way from home. Looks like it's had a new prop put on, having a paint up, etc. before it goes back out to sea. Do take a look around there. Just to the left there, you see the clock tower and the building there. That's actually a little museum, which is quite an interesting place. Doesn't seem to be open too much during the year, but I've been in there some time ago. I say, really interesting place, paraphernalia, just still with the sea and fishermen, etc. So again, if it's open, certainly worth going down and look. Really is a lovely day. Let's have a walk along the seafront now, and so I'll show you the new apartments and the tunnel entrance. Give you some idea how to find it. A few people on the beach today. Believe me, in the summer months this is absolutely crowded. But delightful on a summer's day, sitting there eating fish and chips on the beach. There's a better look at Christine with her whole paint job, a new prop. Good for another few years. Out at sea. Looks like more of a tug on the fishing boat. And there's Peter's fish factory. Used to be a really lovely fish and chips to have on the beach. A better look at the entrance to the pavilion. Actually used to be a gambling, high roll gambling, I think, place at one point in time. So if you take a look at what's opposite, you've actually got a Turkish restaurant. A la Turca, which is actually exactly the same one that's in Herne Bay seafront. But that's the view from this part. And as you can see there, that's the new development. Most of it's built, well, I say built, actually constructed. They're just finishing off really the last section of it. A lot of it actually is completed, which I'll show you shortly. And I'll show you a rendering of how it will look once it's built. There you go. You can see there's various restaurants underneath the apartments. Go, you can see the completed sections. Just the last little bit there to be completed. Apparently it's fully sold out. Looks like they're working on the commercial part now. Seagulls seem happy to make a lot of noise. Really is beautiful. It's warming up now as well, so really does feel like a spring day. A few people on the beach. As we get to the apartments, or the end of the apartment blocks, you'll see, there you go, Ramsgate Tunnels. They've actually improved it since I was last here. I didn't have this little seating area. Got a little cafe now that's open, as you can see. Take a look at the prices. Hopefully you can see that. £8 for adults. But again, it's a really interesting few hours, so if you're in Ramsgate, you get the time, then please have a look around them. You'll be so glad you did. Well, that concludes our walk around of Ramsgate Harbour and Seafront. I want to thank you for joining me today. It's been a really lovely morning, and I hope you've enjoyed looking around with me. Please like, subscribe and comment if you'd like. And again, please join me on my next videos, which will be next week when I'm down in Cornwall for 4 days. So I look forward to making more for the channel as Wandering Spirit. I'll say thank you again. Goodbye.